What, after 15 odd years, what keeps you motivated year after year?
I mean, I love this business. A lot of it's really the same, you know, it's a lot of the same processes, but everything's different. Every assignment I've worked on, I've learned something new.
Mhm.
Um, whether it just be with financing, whether it just be, somebody needs something came up in an inspection. There's always something new that you learn in this business, and that's what I love about it. The other thing I love about it is like every property can look the same but be completely different. Whether it's just brand different, whether it's just a unit mix that's different, and then where people take them. One guy might renovate one completely to make it look like a Class A Taj Mahal. One guy might just keep it as is.
Yep.
And it's always interesting to see what the difference in rent is and the delta between those two, and then how we can talk to other clients about, well, this guy's doing this over here and this guy's doing this, and well, if you do something in between, you know, that's what I love about real estate is there's no what's the word I'm looking for? There's no right way to do things. Everybody's kind of got their own way to do things, and some are more successful than others.
Yep. Now, like the growth you've seen, how do you approach hiring or partnering with other brokers or offices? What
You
what
know,
what do you see as being somebody being great in this space?
we try to work with everybody. Unfortunately, I think on the multifamily side of things in this niche space, even on the affordable side, market rate and affordable side, we don't tend to be working too much together. We proactively as SVN are always pushing, we will share our fee and we want to invite people. But when you are the listing broker, you control the deal and you control the process, and it's very hard to be, a buyer rep in that situation. The other thing is after you've been doing this 15, 20 years, you know the major players, and the likelihood of you not knowing the guy that's going to end up buying what you're listing is pretty rare. Um, but that being said, for any other brokers out there that are quote unquote our competitors, if we have a listing, we want to work with you. So please bring your best clients to our deals. We'd love to work with you. We'd love to share our fee with you, and do what's best for our client.
Yep. Where now with I guess the post COVID, you saw everyone abandon cities and move go out to the suburbs. Are you seeing any changes now, like 5 years on, 4 years on from that? Are you seeing any opportunities, or where's the next spot or market that you're seeing as an opportunity?
Well, I think emerging markets, pretty much everybody knows about this one, but Northwest Arkansas, where Walmart is exploding right now. It's also called Bentonville. Um, I'm always a big fan of the Carolinas. I always like things by water, natural water. So I like the Midwest because of the
Mhm.
Great Lakes. So I think being by water is key, at least for me. And I think the emerging markets, probably 50 years and further down the line, that's going to be more of a hot button. But I think what COVID did is people do want to be more outside. They want to get outside, they want to get fresh
Yep.
air. So if you're going to be looking for an emerging market, look for something that's got good outdoors and good hiking, good trails, which would be mountainous states, in my
Yep.
opinion, rolling hills. So I like the Midwest. The Sun Belt's always going to be hot, and not, no pun intended, but just because of the the weather down there, it's hard to compete with. People want to
Yep.
be warm, so you're always going to have the snowbirds, and as people get older, they want to retire where it's warmer. So you're always going to have a good market down there too. But if you're looking for an emerging market, I think you got to go find something that's a little bit more. I'm not going to say it rural, but something that's outside of a major market, a core market that's got good economic drivers. That's where you're going to find a lot of growth.
Yep.